Well, howdy people, and welcome to another metal detecting adventure. We're back on the field that we were on the other night. Yeah, as you can see, it's a long field, and just where that first bush comes out over there, that's roughly where the I don't know if you can see it or not, it's a bit dark on my phone. Yeah, on the edge of that bush, that's where the silver chain and thing came from. So we're going to head back to that, see if we can find them last little fragments. But let's see what else we get today.
Yes, people, it's time for your favourite game, What's in the Clod?
So what do you think we got today then, people? Well, I'm going to say it's a coin. I just popped straight out on the old spade, that did. Let's have a look then. Oh, it's not. It's a bit of Celtic ring money. No, it's not. Looks a bit more modern. Looks like it could be a pressed loop. Oh, that had me. You little bugger. Well, I seem to have found the tiniest little bangle or bracelet. It's not. I don't think it's silver. Metal looks too white. So, yeah, I ain't too sure. It's tiny though, look. I mean, you know, I struggled to get 3 fingers in it. So, yeah, tiny little thing, whatever it is. It's probably just a soft metal of some kind. Not lead, just some other kind of soft shite metal. We'll test it when we get home, have a look if there's any hallmarks, but I really don't think it's silver. People, I'm really excited. I'm in this really wet stuff. I just got this signal, and as I was digging down, I thought, you know, looks like a bit of leather. And then I was like, my God, that all looks like leather. So I ran it past the detector. I think we've got a coin spill, people. I think this is going to be full of coins. Are you ready? I'm fucking well excited. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't think there's any silvers in there. I can't see any silvers, but what? Fucking hell, there's 6 coins in there, look. That's fantastic. We'll keep that all together. Look, impressions in the leather, but because it's been in the wet, it's been preserved so well. That is amazing. Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's, like I say, 6 coins there. I've never found out like that. That is amazing. But would it be nice to have a little silver in amongst it? But I'm happy as Larry with that. Freaking hell. Not been really having much luck. I mean, I've just walked the whole of that field that I pointed out at the start. Wow. The times I've walked over this area, dodging this wet patch. Jesus. Coin spill. So we're about 5 foot away from the last hole. Just pop the clod, as you can see, the spade's still standing up as such. So we've got another toasty green. Probably be able to see these ones actually, with it being so wet down here. There might be, hopefully, there might be better preserved than a bit further up. Nice. Coinage, come on. It was shit for the first half hour, so we need to make up for that first half hour. Where's the shiny? Well, I've tried staying away from it, but shrapnel. I'm actually in the little Romany bit. Square in the woods in there. So, yeah, let's see if we can find out. See if we can find part of a Roman spoon, like the bowl. Toasty green. Yeah, I don't know who's on that one. Can't really tell, it's a bit too worn. Well, looks like we've got another toasty green. Should be able to date it. In fact, that looks like a young Elizabeth II, if I'm honest. Nice. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. I've just got another one of them cap things like what I got the other night. Don't know what the two. If anybody knows, comment below. It's just like a little cap. It's got like a little flathead type screw thing. Yeah, not really done much for the last half hour because I've talking to the landowner over there. Phone's not focusing, but yeah. So he's just been telling me some of the stories of the land, which was cool. So I found out a few extra little bits and bobs. Although he didn't know that once upon a time this was a 1940s artillery testing range. Well, just got another little halfpenny. You should imagine it's another Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, it is another Queen Elizabeth II. God bless you, Mum. I don't know what it is, but everybody wants to bloody talk to me today. Farmer's up there now collecting some wood. Gentleman's just gone off into the woods. So yeah, let's carry on. Well, like I said, everybody wanted to talk to me today. I've had to just chat with 3 people. Didn't mind, but slowed down the metal detecting. Just got this strange bit of lead, look. Yeah, metals fell out of it. It's exceedingly crumbly. Exceedingly crumbly, like really nice biscuits by Mr. Kipling. I don't know, it's lead. Anyway, I'm starting to head back now. Hasn't been a long trip, so what we might do is we might come back out this evening, have another crack at it in the dark. Well, I've just found this old school, looks like a cod liver oil. I'll say it was cod liver oil. I've opened it up. It felt a little bit heavy. It was just mud inside, but you never know. Somebody could have put the change in it. Could have been the second find of coins for the day. But no, it's just crap. So let's put it in the crap pouch. There we go, in the crap pouch. So we haven't got to dig it up next time. Well, I thought I'd just got another toasty green, but looks like it could be the back of a doorknob. Yes, well, I dropped it. I think that might be it. Ghetto toast before I get to the bag, which is not much further. I'll film it. If not, I will see you tonight in the dark. Well, hi folks, and welcome back. And it looks like it's about 12 midnight. It's not. It is literally about 6:15. It's so dark. Right, let's get started. So first off, let's have a look. I'll put it on my spade. Hold it on. Alright, yeah, so coinage, don't know if you can see what it is. Possibly a 2p, but we'll have a look in a bit. Right, let's get started. Well, seems to be, looks like a Victorian medal. I think it's made of pewter, so yeah, quite interesting. See what else we can find. Well, right next to that Vicky medallion, looks like we've got George the halfpenny, sorry. Yeah, bit of a toasty green, but you can still make him out, so not full toasty. Oh, that looks like another Mills grenade plug. Yeah, I think I'm going to move out of this area because it's just been shrapnel. And after talking to the landowner earlier, he was saying that a few hand grenades have been found down here. So last thing I want to be digging in the dark is... so I'm pretty much picking the small signals. Don't go for anything too large at this time of night. We'll come back for them ones. But yeah, looks like another Mills grenade plug. This one looks like it's been fragmented, so obviously this one was attached to the grenade when it went off. So not a million miles away from where a grenade went off. Let's go out back into the other field, see if we can find anything else. Try and get away from all this shrapnel. Right. Toasty green! Well, you can't tell in this light. Bloody things. Well, peeps, it looks like we just got fragmented finning off a mortar. Yes, turn it over. See the other side. Yeah, so that was a cracking freaking signal. Maybe shouldn't have dug it. Seemed to be a bit big, but yes. Definitely need to be careful around here. There's definitely going to be a hand grenade in here somewhere. Well, people, I'm going to call this a second coin spill of the day. So we got a 50p, a 10p, and that's probably an old 5p. And for some reason as well, there was also a button in the hole. So that was a good hole. Well worth it. 4 little items out of one hole. Oh, poked in the face with a tree. Jesus.
Day 2.
Hi folks, and how are you today? Well, as you can see, it's quite cold. This isn't snow, it's just frost, and it's also bloody cold. So let's see what we can find on this metal detecting adventure, shall we? Let's go. I don't know if you can see down there, folks, but that's our first thing. And I think, I could be wrong, I think it's a crottle bell, I think. So yeah, I need to dig above it, really. I've already partly scratched it with the trowel. So let's dig back a bit. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Oh, look at that. She's a little bit crushed, but yeah. Oh wow, that's another big one. Jeez, look at that. That's a huge one. So I've had about 5 shotgun caps so far, 1 bit of tin foil, and now this. Like I say, it's crushed, but that's a nice one. I think there might be a little bit of pattern on that as well. Look at the size of that. That's a big one. Cool. That guy started with a ding. I did just get some huge Celtic ring money. No, I don't know what it is. It's like a great big brass loop. It's probably horse harness yet again, something like that. But yeah, apart from the grottle bell, that's the only other thing I've had so far. Oh, sorry, a bit of shrapnel as well. Come on, coins, where are you? Well, I finally got 2 holes next to each other. I ain't had that for a while, but we got a toasty green, exceedingly toasty. I'm struggling to get the crap off that side. Yeah, just making everything dirtier today. And then looks like part of a blown up cap off something. It's probably another part of a hand grenade, or it's another bit of shrapnel anyway, I'd say. Need to find something more interesting. God. Well, just got one for all you button lovers. Oh, it's quite nice. Would have been silver gilded at one. Phone's playing up again. Dirty screen. Yeah, seems to have a little castle on it. It's quite nice. Anyway, on to the next one. Oh, seems like I've just found a bit of, I'm going to say costume jewellery, because it looks like most of the silver's coming off it. I think it's an old clip-on earring, if I'm honest. It's pretty though, isn't it? That's quite nice. Oh, that's almost lovely. It's just it's a bit of trash, but you know, still lovely.
Yes, people, it's time for your favourite game, What's in the Clod?
So what do you think we got today then, people? You can see it sticking out. My money's on a coin. Nice thickness of coin. So let's see. It's a coin. Looks like it could be a small head George III by the looks of it. Toasty green. Toasty green! Oh, shit. See that, look? I've just literally, I think I just pulled half the bloody patina off that. Shit. Anyway, look, impression. I'm just heading back to the bag because it's been a bit of a shit day, actually. So, cold as anything. Hands are wet, feet are wet. Metal detector is starting to slip here. It's got very loose. Need to clean that up. If it does start slipping, I suggest that if you can get hold of a bit of bike tyre, just cut a small section of bike tyre and just put it either side. Not bike tyre, bike inner tube, sorry. The thin, you want the thin rubber. And just make a little cut a couple of little things that you can put in there and in there. Stop it from bouncing around so easily. Right, let me see if I get hotels before I get to the bag. If not, I will see you at show and tell.
Well, it's a couple of days later after the 3 adventures, and it's getting near Christmas. So, let's do show and tell, shall we? Let's see what we found this time. Starting with shrapnel. Well, shrapnel. Yeah. Let's show you some of the better bits of shrapnel, though. We've got what I call the fins off a mortar, or finial off a mortar, as I call them. Mills grenade plug. See all the writing on that, look. It's lovely. Just think, that actually exploded. That hand grenade exploded. So, yeah, lots of artillery down there. There's the top of a hand grenade, so that's the bottom. Maybe that was the top of it. And all the bits in between are fragmented and gone all over the field. So, yeah, some nice bits of shrapnel. We've got back off the doorknob, I think, by the looks of it. Some bits of lead. Some ringy things, some crap jewellery, including that bangle, which is, it's like I say, it's definitely not silver. I don't know if you can see, but it's white. It's just white. It's not, there's no shine to it. I suppose if I scratch the crap out of it, it might shine, but it's just white, so. Soft crap metal. Buttons, let's do some buttons. Yeah, well, crap buttons. Moving on to some better buttons. Some better buttons for you button lovers. We've got this one. It's quite nice. Got a little castle on it. I think it's got one V. It's either V1D on the bottom or VLD on the bottom. There is some writing on top as well. And it looks like a little castle flying a flag or a banner. So yeah, that was quite a nice one. Then this one, which I think could actually be a cufflink. It's either arrows pointing down, or it could be arrows pointing up. Or I suppose it could even be right or left. But yeah, I think that's a cufflink. Probably a broken cufflink. Move on to some coinage. Well, let's do the Elizabeth II's first. Well, a hell of a lot of Elizabeth II's came out of that field. All sorts of things, including the second coin spill of that day, which is a 50p piece, an old 10p piece, and a 1 shilling. So that's 1 shilling from 1958. Now, I swear back in the 80s as a child, before these shillings were phased out and then turned into 5p's, because the 5p's that we used to use were exactly the same size as these shillings, I swear I was still using shillings as 5p's as a kid. You can buy penny sweets and stuff like that, but I swear we still used them for a bit. If I'm wrong, someone comment below and just tell me I'm speaking gobbledygook. But yeah, there was a hell of a lot of Elizabeth II's came out that day. So we've got an old penny to a modern penny. Well, more modern penny, should we say. Threepenny bit to a pound coin. 50p's, 10p's. That first one I was filming really badly on my leg. That was another 10p. Little half penny. Weird, isn't it? That's a half penny, but these are also half pennies. Can't tell who's on most of them. You can see Britannia just on that side. Yeah, this one's easier to tell. This is a George III, be the George III half penny. You see the 3 there, look. Don't normally get them in that good a condition. That probably came out of the wet patch down there. Moving on, we've got some nice George V's. We've got a 1916 on that one, and this one is lovely because this one came out of the wet. And that's a 1920. Beautiful condition on that one. Then we got George VI. Yeah, that's toasted out. Possibly a fragment of poor man's buckle. That came out of the Roman section and does look quite old. It looks like that old, you see where part bent it, I think. That little line there. Yeah, I think that could be a fragment of buckle. Moving on, this weird lead thing that I've got no idea what it is. If you can see, it's broken. It's the really crumbly thing from the field. It's got that weird design in the middle though. Almost reminds me of a Celtic potin. Can't remember what they're called now. Celtic coin. Really nice. Never found one. Always wanted to. And then moving on to the coins. Well, the purse loss, purse drop, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the leather's gone. I can just crumble the leather now. It's just, I shouldn't have let it dry out really, but no choice. And there was exactly 6 coins in there, coming up to exactly 5 pence. So 2 halfpennies and 4 pennies, 5 pence. And I worked out from, well, in the coins, let's start with, I think there's a 1907. And the last dates on them are 1918. So I'm going to say that was lost in 1918. So somebody lost their purse of 5 pence. And in 1918, I also worked out that 4.5 pence was about the price of a beer. So that's quite interesting. Somebody lost the beer money that day. Probably one of the soldiers. Don't know. Whoever lost it. I still reckon it was lost in 1918. Yeah, this, if I'm right, I'm sure this is Victoria to commemorate her coronation. She's still quite young on there if you look. It is crusty, it is quite worn and that, but it's still a nice little thing. You can just make out some of the writing down at the bottom. June 26, that's 1838. I swear that's to do with the coronation. I haven't actually looked it up because it's a bit too crusty. Moving on to the best thing of the day, which was the lovely Crottle Bell. Fantastic. Bit smashed, bit smushed. But yeah, it's trying to ring, but that's where all the dirt keeps coming from. It's the ringer's just crumbling. Bit of a pattern on it. It is quite nice. It is quite nice. I'd say probably, I think this is a later one. I'd say probably about late 16, early 1700s with this one. Anyway, that's everything. It's all the scrap, crap, coins, this, that, and the other. Yeah, so. Well, thanks for joining me on this adventure, folks. Yeah, went brilliant. I know we didn't get no shiner, but can't have it all the time, can we? Hello to new subscribers. Hello to old subscribers. Hello to everybody. Just everybody. Anybody that's watching this. Hello. Anyway, carry on liking, carry on subscribing, and carry on hitting the shitting bell thing. Ding! 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 Oh, I can't remember where it is. Until the next one, tatty bye, and thanks for coming.